The emotional journey of a powerful man and a homeless woman. Life is full of unexpected twists and turns. It's in these moments that we discover the power of compassion, kindness, and second chances. This story follows the journey of a wealthy businessman named Ethan and a homeless woman named Clara. Their paths cross in the most unexpected circumstances, leading to an emotional and life-changing experience for both. The encounter that changed everything. Ethan Carter was at the pinnacle of success. As the CEO of a multinational corporation, he had it all: wealth, power, and influence. Yet, deep down, Ethan felt a void he couldn't fill. Despite his luxurious lifestyle, he struggled to find genuine happiness and meaning in his life. On a rainy evening, Ethan was driving home from a high-profile corporate gala. The city streets were slick with rain, and his luxury car glided through the empty roads. At a stoplight, something caught his eye: a woman huddled under a makeshift shelter made of cardboard and plastic bags. Her frail frame and hollow eyes were impossible to ignore. Something inside Ethan compelled him to pull over. He hesitated for a moment, unsure of what to say or do. But as he stepped out of the car, the woman looked up at him, her eyes filled with both fear and exhaustion. "Are you okay?" Ethan asked gently, his voice cutting through the sound of rain. The woman, Clara, nodded hesitantly but didn't speak. Her pride wouldn't let her admit how desperate her situation had become. Ethan noticed her shivering and handed her his jacket. "You can't stay out here in this weather. Let me help you." Clara hesitated, but eventually accepted his offer, too cold and weak to refuse. Ethan helped her into his car, and they drove in silence to a nearby diner. A shared meal and an unlikely conversation. Inside the warmth of the diner, Ethan ordered hot soup and a meal for Clara. As she ate, he couldn't help but notice her trembling hands and the lines of hardship etched into her face. It was clear she had been through more than most people could imagine. "Do you have a place to stay?" Ethan asked. Clara shook her head, her voice barely above a whisper. "I lost my job, my apartment, everything. It's been months now." Ethan listened as Clara opened up about her life. She had once been a nurse, caring for others with compassion and dedication. But a series of unfortunate events, her mother's illness, mounting medical bills, and eventually losing her job, had led her to the streets. Ethan was moved. Here was a woman who had dedicated her life to helping others, now struggling to survive. He couldn't walk away without doing something. An act of kindness. That night, Ethan arranged for Clara to stay at a nearby motel. He assured her it was just a temporary solution and promised to help her get back on her feet. Clara was overwhelmed with gratitude, but also skeptical. She had learned the hard way that promises often went unfulfilled. The next day, Ethan called his assistant and asked her to arrange a job interview for Clara at a local healthcare facility. He also connected her with a counselor who could help her navigate her challenges and rebuild her confidence. Rebuilding a life. Clara's journey back to stability was not easy. She faced moments of doubt, fear, and even self-sabotage. But with Ethan's unwavering support, she began to rediscover her strength. She secured a job as a nurse at a community clinic, where her compassion and expertise quickly earned her the respect of her colleagues. Ethan, too, found himself changing. Helping Clara reminded him of his own humble beginnings and the values he had lost sight of in his pursuit of success. He began to volunteer at the clinic where Clara worked, using his resources to fund programs for underserved communities. A friendship that transformed them both. Over time, Ethan and Clara developed a deep friendship. Their bond was not based on pity or obligation, but on mutual respect and shared experiences. Clara inspired Ethan to be more empathetic, while Ethan showed Clara that there was still kindness in the world. Together, they started an initiative called New Beginnings, a program that provided job training, counseling, and housing assistance for people experiencing homelessness. The program quickly gained traction, changing countless lives. The ripple effect of kindness. Ethan's decision to help Clara didn't just change her life, it changed his as well. Through their journey, he discovered that true success isn't measured by wealth or power, but by the impact we have on others. Clara, now a leader at the New Beginnings initiative, often shares her story with others. "I thought I had lost everything," she says. "But sometimes, when you hit rock bottom, you find the strength to climb higher than you ever thought possible. The lesson behind the story. This story teaches us that small acts of kindness can have a profound impact. Ethan's decision to stop and help a stranger didn't just change Clara's life. It transformed his own. Their journey reminds us that no matter how successful we are, we all have the power and the responsibility to lift others up. Key takeaways. Kindness is transformative. A single act of compassion can set off a chain reaction that changes lives. Second chances matter. Everyone deserves the opportunity to rebuild their life, no matter how far they've fallen. Success is about impact. True fulfillment comes not from material wealth, but from making a difference in the lives of others. A message to our viewers. If this story inspired you, please take a moment to reflect on how you can make a difference in someone's life. Whether it's through volunteering, offering a kind word, or simply being there for someone in need, your actions matter. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with others. Together, we can create a ripple effect of kindness and compassion in the world.